Here we are. My name is Alan Roberts. I hope you all are having a fine day. Thought I'd do kind of an informational video, but yes, it also is a video designed to sell one of my products. And the reason why I am excited about this is because products I'm involved in fucking rock. They're all, clinically tested, human dosed, third party tested to make sure that they have what's in them, supposed to be in them. And frankly, they help tens of thousands of people. I have personally, with using alchemy and no morbidity, uh, probably reversed. I can't even. I don't even know how many cases of prediabetes because I don't know how many people use them that just purchase them. But just out of my coaching clients, I can tell you dozens and dozens of cases of reversal of type 2 diabetes and countless reversals of people being out of the pre-diabetic range. This is something that I think that is not spoken about enough in the healthcare community, and for good reason, because diabetes medication and diabetes care is a huge, and I mean huge, uh, 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 revenue line for the healthcare industrial complex. And I understand that people like get freaked out, like, oh, the supplements, the diet industry, the tens of billions of dollars in the diet industry. Do you know how much money is spent on diabetes? I mean, do you know how much money is spent on diabetes in our fucking country? It's trillions. It's over $1 trillion because it's all like metabolic health is related to so much. And we are over 90% metabolically unhealthy in America. To pretend that the healthcare industry knows what the fuck they're doing when 90% of the population of the United States is metabolically unhealthy is illogical and stupid, frankly. It's just moronic. Uh, I wrote, by the way, here's where you can get the article that I'm about to talk about. I am starting to write articles on, wait one second, where the fuck did that, where's it go? I have so many things open right now. It's wild because I am in the middle of editing out my new book. So I'm all over the place with it. I mean, I hate to even say that, but I am all over the place. Here we go. We are going to do this one. This is an article I wrote for my Substack, which I am going to put in there in the chat here in just a second. But this is how you smash prediabetes before it smashes you. And here is the link to it. Please go, if you are watching this, please go subscribe to my Substack. You don't need to pay. Although, if you want to donate some money, fucking great. There will be some extra stuff for paid members here probably in a couple weeks, where live Q&As, that sort of thing, only for them. That's where I'm looking at. But please do check it out. But let's get to this article right now that I wrote. And for those of you that are going to be, well, you're not a doctor bullshit, you're absolutely 100% right. And I can prove it because I got shit right in 2020 and 2021. Like, I'm just saying, I am personally taking that route. Like when you say, well, you're not a doctor, I'm saying pretty much that's a good fucking thing. I can make the argument that doctors aren't even qualified to treat metabolic disorder because they literally get almost no fucking training. And in some medical cases, in fact, 80% of all medical schools get zero nutritional training. So they are not qualified to be treating metabolic disorder. Most GPs are not qualified to be treating depression either, but most GPs still prescribe antidepressants and shit like that too. So it's kind of wild. And I just wanted to get to this one from Andrea Thorpe because she says it on the head. Just in case I can't stay for the end of for the live Q&A, I have to say this: what alchemy does for PCOS alone is practically a miracle. I barely use ibuprofen anymore because I don't need it. That is outstanding. Thank you very, very, very much. And just so in case anybody's wondering, here is where you can get alchemy, which is an absolutely ridiculously amazing supplement. It's wild that I get people push back on it when here's my thing. I challenge any doctor. Let's do a head-to-head study with alchemy versus metformin and shit. Like let's do it. You doctors, you take 5 new pre-diabetics. I'll take 5 new pre-diabetics, and we can meet up in a month. and see what's what, right? Like we can meet up in a month and I can show you that what you're doing is just sickness maintenance and what we do is health care. Because there's a huge fucking difference. And I mean huge. Here is where you can get alchemy. And Andrea, thank you very much. And I'm very, very, very happy it's working for you. I appreciate your support and I appreciate your kind words. Thank you very much. But let's get this, right? So what you're up against, prediabetes, means your blood sugar already gone rogue. Fasting glucose at 100 to 125 milligrams per deciliter, or HbA1c at 5.7 to 6.4%. That's not pre-anything. It's early stages of a disease that'll chain you to insulin and failing body if you do not act. The good news, you can reverse it completely. Prediabetes can be completely, absolutely reversed. The bad news, most doctors won't tell you how because they're too busy subscribing prescriptions. Time to take control, and most of them don't even fucking know about this. Look your doctor the next time you see them straight in the face. Straight in the face. And ask them about berberine. If they don't know what the fuck berberine is, they shouldn't be treating metabolic disorder at all. Nick C. My sister argues with me that Allen's products are trustworthy because a pharma company didn't develop them. I probably would have said you meant aren't, which is wild because mine aren't petroleum based, which pharmaceuticals are. So one of the ways you can treat prediabetes, and if you have tested and a doctor said, hey, you have prediabetes, if they don't also tell you to go onto a ketogenic or a carnivore diet, they are in fact negligent, frankly. When your body starts to become insulin resistant, which is the beginning of prediabetes, take away the thing that it's been overloaded with, and that is normally sugars and carbs. So a ketogenic diet will obliterate the problem. Carbs are poison to prediabetes. They jack up your blood sugar and trash your insulin sensitivity. The ketogenic diet doesn't mess around, slash carbs for 20 to 50 grams a day, and your body flips into ketosis, burning fat instead of sugar. Studies like one in nutrition and metabolism show HbA1c crashing in type 2 diabetics on keto. Prediabetes doesn't even stand a chance. This isn't management, it's annihilation of the condition. Carnivore diets is a total war on carbs. It's a keto rifle. If keto's rifle, the carnivore diet is a bazooka. Zero carbs, all meat. It's hardcore and it works. Early research in nutrients shows it rewires metabolism in obese patients. Torching blood sugar issues, extreme sure, but so is letting prediabetes fester into dialysis and amputation. This diet reverses it fast and final. And that's one of my points to everybody, right? Like people are like, oh my God, I need a sustainable lifestyle. I need a sustainable lifestyle. Well, if you have prediabetes and you're eating sugar, that's not a sustainable lifestyle. That's a path to death. And I know people don't like to admit this, but at some point in time, if you have eaten yourself to illness, if you have smoked yourself to illness, if you have drank yourself to illness, you are going to have to change what you do. And it's not going to be that you might not be able to do everything you like to fucking do or eat everything you like to fucking eat, at least in the portions you've been eating them at. Because it's time to start doing some fucking adulting or you're going to eat yourself to death. Have a good day. Berberine. Berberine, which, by the way, there is dehydroberberine in alchemy. Dehydroberberine is a concentrated form of berberine. Berberine, the pill that puts meds to shame. Forget metformin. Berberine is the real deal at 1 to 1.5 grams daily, which is 300. I believe it's 200 to 250 milligrams of dehydroberberine because it's concentrated. It hammers blood sugar and insulin resistance harder than most drugs. Trials in metabolism and BNC and endocrine disorders prove it. HbA1c drops, prediabetes stalls. If your doctor skips this for a script, they're either incompetent or profiting off your decline. Why would we not try natural remedies that are clinically proven to work just as well as prescription medications without the side effects? For instance, if your doctor tells you you're pre-diabetic, here's metformin, ask them why they aren't giving you berberine, which has, in multiple human clinical trials, proven to be more effective than berberine, or more effective than metformin, because while it has the same action arm, it does not have any of the same side effects. It is very, very, very easy on the system, and very frankly, costs less. Plus, metformin, like 20% of the people that go on metformin have incredible muscle fatigue, like incredible muscle sickness. And a lot of people that go on metformin end up with Alzheimer's too. So just putting it out there that why wouldn't your doctor try the less invasive, less harsh, less toxic way first? Oh, it's because they're making money. They make money off of the scripts, but they don't make money off of telling you to take berberine. And that's a straight up fucking fact. And I'd like to hear any doctor try to fucking bitch it back. I'd like to fucking make you look like a fucking idiot, because that's how that shit is true. Let's see here. NC2, starve the sugar spikes. NC2 pulled from brown seaweed is your secret weapon. Take 250 to 300 or 500 milligrams before meals, and it guts carbs digestive enzymes. So it guts carb digesting enzymes. Flatten blood sugar spikes. Nutrient studies confirm its power. Pair it with a low carb diet, and prediabetes just retreats advantages. There are multiple clinical studies, human clinical studies, that have shown that NC2 on its own reverses prediabetes and type 2 diabetes, as well as improving insulin sensitivity. It also has an effect where it cuts your glycemic response of food in your stomach by almost 50%. It's 48%, I believe, is the clinical study, which is incredible, because that means if you eat something with carbs and you take Alchemy, which has NC2 in it at the clinically tested human doses, it will, in fact, blunt your glycemic response. So say you eat a bunch of rice, you're normally super hungry about 2 hours after, because that's what it is. It's a blood sugar response. You likely will be a little bit hungry, but not as much. If you eat red meat, if you just eat meat, if you do keto on Alchemy, you don't have physical fucking hunger. No, personally, I eat in a very keto-ish way. And I don't label myself as keto because I don't like labeling myself with any diet. I kind of eat for me, but I eat well under 50 grams of carbs in a day most days, put it that way. And there are many, many days where it's completely carnivore for me. But when I take Nomo and Alchemy along with that, I don't have physical hunger, and I mean it all. No food noise, no nothing. Crystals reminding me to eat. So you can get that too if you adopt a healthy lifestyle. Take berberine, NC2. I would prefer you get berberine and NC2 from a company that third-party tests their ingredients, like Ambrosia Collective, and I would love for you to do that using the code MFingCOO on the Ambrosia website, but you can get it at all sorts of other places, Vitamin Shop, Amazon.com, those sorts of things. But the plan, no mercy. Diet, keto, 2 to 50 grams of carbs per day, or carnivore, 0 carbs. Pick one and commit. Berberine, 500 milligrams 2 to 3 times a day, or dehydroberberine, and NC2, 500 milligrams before meals. This isn't a diet tweak, it's a calculated strike to reverse prediabetes. The science backs it, the results prove it, and anything less is surrender. Doctors drop the ball, or worse. If your doctor pushes meds for this plan and doesn't even mention nutrition, they're not just failing you, they're screwing you. Prescription pills without dietary overhaul is like mopping the floor during a flood. It's lazy, it's reckless, and it smells like drug dealing. Prediabetes demands nutrition first. Anything else is a betrayal of your health. Reversing prediabetes isn't just personal, it's a public health revolution. Diabetes bleeds the U.S. by $327 billion per year, and that is just for diabetes straight treatment. That does not include all the other shit that diabetes leads to, like retinopathy, blindness, amputation, kidney disease, cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's, those sorts of things. And that's before you count the lost jobs, broken families, and crippled lives. Crush it with this approach, and we cut costs, boost productivity, and build a stronger society. This is bigger than you. It's a fight we can't lose. And there is time for no more excuses. Keto's tough for you. Carnivore's brutal. Supplements aren't free. Too fucking bad. Get your shit together. Diabetes is, in fact, way the fuck worse than all of that shit. Way worse. If you can afford to go to fast food, you can afford to eat keto. If you can afford to go to fast food multiple times a week, you can afford to eat keto and take supplements and be healthier. Abso-fucking-lutely. Stop the bullshit, right? You've got the tools to reverse it. And doctors who won't push them are either too dumb or too greedy to care. Demand this plan or find someone who will. Your future's on the line. Fight for it. And I challenge each and every one of you to try Alchemy for your sugar cravings. One more time, you can get it right here. But I also encourage all of you that if your doctor tries to put you on prediabetes medication or diabetes medication, ask them why they've never mentioned berberine to you. Ask them why they've never mentioned NC2 to you. Ask them why they're telling you it's still okay to eat fucking cake on a Tuesday just because it's fucking Tuesday. Like, if you have prediabetes or diabetes, the literal fear you should have about processed sugar and ultra processed foods should almost be like a form of serious mental stress for you. But yet people will eat cake and inject insulin so they can eat the fucking cake. That's mental illness, frankly. That's fucked up. I don't even understand how people can get there. And one more time, I'm going to ask all of you, please go to this article, read this article, comment on this article, and then subscribe to my Substack. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I am going to put so much information, so many articles on there. The name of the Substack is Reality Exists. Please go to it, and I'll do a little bit of Q&A since we ended up early before we get to talk about some crazy woman. So thank you very much. Go subscribe to those things. And boom, where are we at here? I'll hop back up here. And Nick, I already got there. Okay, I didn't do that. It blows my mind. The sugar diet is getting popular on YouTube right now. That's because people are trying to cash in on stupid people. I'm sorry, and I like Mark Bell a lot, but fucking stupid shit, like moronic stupid shit. To put that type of suggestion out to a large audience is in fact fucking negligent. You should be ashamed of yourself, Mark. Me Too brings back all the bad memories of the low-fat snackle area. Exactly. It's just like the low. We tried it already. We tried high-sugar, low-fat diets. Everybody got fat from that shit. Everybody got fat from that shit. Because while they may have lost weight right at the beginning, the hunger it built in them and the pre-diabetes and diabetes and poor food habits it taught them, that's why everybody's fat right motherfucking now, people. Joining the live after a long time, thank you. I'll check yours for sure, thank you. What do you think about the sudden rise of colon cancer? How do you substitute fiber on the carnivore diet? Show me that the lack of fiber causes colon cancer. People need to grasp that cancer is normally from ultra-processed foods, inflammation, and shit like that. It's not lack of fiber. Just putting it out there. And the spike in colon cancer is because people decided to inject an experimental gene therapy created by historically corrupt companies through historically corrupt industries that have carcinogenics in it. And trick your body into making a spike protein, which is in fact deleterious to your body. The spike is not from lack of fucking fiber. What brand of creatine do I recommend? Anything that has Creapure and third-party tested. After my last competition of the year, I'm adding Nomo back in. I have no idea why WADA bans its ingredients. Fucking insane. Insane. Wild. Not that, Anna. I wish people who complain about bad health would try carnivore for at least 2 weeks. Me too. At least 2 weeks. It would be amazing. But they really won't even try. No, they won't. Absolutely not. So, along with everything else, folks, here is where you can get our coaching. We have done a tremendous job. Like, I mean, I toot my own horn, toot. My wife and I are, in my opinion, for helping people with, food addiction, binge eating disorder, disordered eating, people that just want to lead a healthy lifestyle. They don't need to get on the stage or anything like that. I think we're the best weight loss coaches in the fucking country. I think the success shows it. By the way, I am 4 years, 4 months, and 4 days, no binge. No binge. I am going to pop off here a little early and get ready for my next live. Please join me back there. Go subscribe to the Substack. I am going to be putting out some crazy ass fucking shit, and I want people to read that shit and share my shit. Share the articles, comment on them, share them, do all that stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got a couple people talking now. Okay. I'll answer these real quick. Alan, has the blood supply come out yet? Yeah. Pure blood, right here. Boom. I'll be doing a video on this too. Pure blood has nattokinase, K2 Vital, and citrus bergamot extract. I take it every day. Matter of fact, my open bottle is right here that I'm about to take because I forgot to put shit together. I sat down and just started going live. All right. But yes, it is out, and you can use the code Alan at Clean Form Nutrition and get 10% off. Give me 1 second. I'll get you the link to that. God damn, I sell a lot of fucking shit, don't I? Use the code Alan, or go get you some Nula bars along with it. If you put it on subscription, by the way, you save 10% by using the code Alan. You save another 10% by putting on subscription, and you get free shipping. So doing it monthly is the way to go. I did carnivore for a month. Joint pain went away, but I did not want to eat. But I did not want to eat anymore. I think I made the mistake of not allowing spices. Might do fruit and honey for animal based. That works. That works. I avoid fiber because it causes my intestinal distress. I had a colonoscopy for other bowel changes, and my sister had 13 polyps on hers. I had one diverticulitis polyp, and that's it. I mean, it's not. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind fiber either. I take fiber every day. I have a Nula bar from Clean Form Nutrition. It has 12 grams of fiber in it, only 3 grams of carbs, and it's sweetened by monk fruit, so it has almost no glycemic index. It has a glycemic index of under 10, which is amazing for a protein bar, 20 grams of protein. But I get plenty of fiber, but these people are like, oh my God, carnivore people are going to die because they don't get fiber. You know, evolutionarily speaking, they'd be fine. Like, I mean, we need meat and fat. That's how we evolved. You know, I mean, before mass agriculture, fiber was very sparse. I have PCOS. I started the Holy Trinity last year and got pregnant after 1 month after being told I would never be able to conceive naturally 10 years ago. Once I finished breastfeeding, I'm going back on. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking insane. Hang on a second. I'm taking a fucking picture of that. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. That is fucking wow. That's amazing. Great fucking job. Great job. And congratulations on the baby. I hope everything's going good. And let me save that screenshot. So many tabs open. So many tabs. Good God. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm curious why there seems to be a spike in skin cancer. Well, once again, people have injected themselves with a experimental gene therapy created by historically corrupt companies from historically corrupt industries that had no long-term testing on it, who also seem to have liability protection. Oh yeah, also people wear sunglasses and use sunscreen. You're slathering on carcinogens, and you're robbing your body of the ability to prepare for UV radiation by putting polarized lenses on. Sunglasses and sunscreen cause skin cancer. They don't prevent it. That's what I need to order, the pure blood, especially for my husband. He's willing to try it. Excellent. Hang on a second. Well, I just sent that to you. Pure blood's amazing. 10,800 FUs of natase, which is a patented form of nattokinase. 2 grams, 2,000 milligrams of citrus bergamot extract, and then 200 micrograms of K2 Vital, which is a patented form of K2. It's amazing, and I'm telling you, like, I'm on TRT, so you got to worry about blood thickening when you're on TRT. Not a problem. I don't even need to donate blood. It's wild. The Ivy, I'm back on Noma after a few months, and 2 caps make me feel full all day. That is out goddamn standing. Thank you. Want a healthy life to be around for as long as possible. That's the fucking shit right there. Is it okay to take pure blood with a low history of low blood pressure? I would consult if you have a history of low blood pressure, I would consult your doctor before anything, but it should be fine because it's not a blood pressure altering medication. Now, I would actually be a little leery about taking alchemy because NC2 has been shown to lower blood pressure, so I'd be a little leery about that. But listen, folks, I am going to run to the restroom, prepare my drink, and then I will be back for this next one. Hope to see you there. God damn.
The Holy Trinity bundle isn't just about weight loss, it's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also going to boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, no morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep. It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.